The season has almost come to an end, and then as you've seen over the past months, Barcelona have tried to renew most of the players at the club. They want to keep this project going and maintain most of the players that they see as part of the project on this team. And that is to say that Lamine Yamal, who turns 18 on the 13th of July this year, will have his contract renewal or his new contract ready for him to sign. As Laporta said, the contract is ready and they're just waiting for him to sign at his 18th birthday. According to the Spanish laws, that is when they can offer him a lengthy contract per his age, because as at now, he's a minor and he cannot sign a contract even more than 5 or 6 years. And it's also reported that the release clause in this contract happens to be 1 billion euros. Yeah, we've seen these kind of crazy release clauses in the contract of Gavi, Pedri, and the like. So Barcelona is used to doing this just to protect their players. Lamine Yamal will wear the number 10 jersey coming next season, and I'm sure he is well deserved to wear this jersey. We saw when Ansu Fati burst onto the scene, he was spectacular, he was phenomenal, and then we gave him the number 10 jersey. But I think after his injury, he hasn't been the same player again, and has really found it difficult to really get back to how good he was. But I think the club Barcelona and the fans have already given up on Ansu Fati, and I'm sure that his time at Barcelona has come to an end, and then he needs to find his exit door. Unfortunately for him, the opportunity came for him to leave in a January winter window, but he was adamant to leave, that he will fight for his place, and we've seen what really happened after that. And I'm sure coming this summer, Ansu Fati might leave the club. It was also reported that Lamine Yamal happens to be the player that sold most jerseys or kits for the club this season. And then that would be a big marketing boost if he's given the number 10 jersey, the iconic number 10 jersey. Given how the fans are in love with Lamine Yamal, seeing him play on the pitch, wearing the number 10 jersey will pull more crowd into the 60,000 capacity opening in September at the Spotify Camp Nou. Marc-Andre ter Stegen do have a contract running at the club until 2028. That means we have about 2 or 3 more years left on his contract. Reports coming from the club says that Barcelona have doubts about ter Stegen's continuing due to his decline in recent years. There are options on the market, but Deco mentioned that they only have one target, which happens to be Joan Garcia, who has a 30 million euros release clause. He's just 24 years of age and he plays for Espanyol. He's a Spanish as well. Now the other options on the market happens to be Emiliano Martinez, who is also like 25 million euros release clause, 32 years of age, more experience, an Argentine who plays at Aston Villa and is set to leave Aston Villa at the end of the season. The other option happens to be Lucas Chevalier, who plays for Leo, a 23-year-old goalkeeper. Is also very good with 30 million release clause. So I think if Barca is going for any keeper, I'm sure we should be looking at Juan Garcia, who has proven himself in La Liga. He's very good, and I'm sure he will do a good job, a good replacement if Szczesny doesn't renew his contract or take the contract offer at Barcelona going into next season.